My child, pause. Yes, you, right now. Stop scrolling. Set down what is in your hand. Breathe in slowly and let your shoulders drop. Give me your full attention. This is not random. This is not accidental. This is not something you stumbled upon by chance. I arranged this moment before you woke up today, before the screen lit your face, before the ache in your chest insisted that nothing was changing. I knew the exact day, the exact hour, and the exact state of your heart when these words would find you. I am interrupting you on purpose because I love you and because time matters. My beloved child, I have been near you in the noise and the quiet. I have watched you carry questions you have not said out loud. I have watched you call yourself stuck, circling the same fears and conclusions as if no new path exists. Listen to me. You are not stuck. You are standing at a door I have already placed before you. The weight you feel is not a wall. It is the pressure of a threshold announcing itself. The heaviness you have named as failure is only the gravity of the next season drawing close. I do not say this to shame you. I do not arrive to accuse you of moving too slowly or believing too little. I come to free you. I come to pull back the curtain from the place you have avoided because you feared what obedience might change. I have seen your tears at night, your long exhales in the morning, your mind sprinting through every scenario until you are too tired to take even one small step. I do not condemn your tired steps. I am not measuring your worth by your pace. I am not disappointed that you needed this interruption. I planned it. My child, I have tracked every conversation that unsettled you, every opportunity that flickered past you, every delayed answer that made you wonder if you were invisible. You are not invisible to me. Nothing about your life drifts unnoticed across my sight. When you whispered, "I need a sign, I need a word, I need a way," I began weaving this appointment through details so ordinary you could miss them if you dismiss this as coincidence. Do not dismiss this. I am speaking to you. I am the one who knows the beginning and the end, and I am placing my hand on your shoulder now to steady you. Hear me. The door in front of you is not hidden from me, and it is not beyond you. You have felt its outline in the conversations you keep replaying, in the idea you keep burying then unearthing, in the relationship you know must shift, in the obedience you postponed because it seemed too costly to begin. You keep calling your life blocked, but I tell you again, you are at a door. You have been pressing your forehead against it with sighs as if it were an unmovable wall when it has always had a handle your hand can find. The tension you feel is not the universe denying you. It is my spirit moving you from wandering to choosing. I am not careless with your heart. Draw closer. Let the room inside you grow quiet for a moment. Hear the certainty in my voice. When I need your attention, I do not shout to embarrass you. I call your name to anchor you. I arranged this pause to protect you from wasting more energy on confusion. I am not in a hurry to shame you. I am urgent to free you. There is a difference. Rest in that difference while I speak. Within the next 72 hours, you will begin to recognize what I am pointing to now. The next few days are not ordinary days. Small sentences will carry unusual weight. A door you thought belonged to someone else will feel strangely familiar. The question, "Is it this?" will be met by a steadiness in your chest that you do not have to manufacture. Pay attention. I am not asking you to break yourself open to prove anything. I am asking you to be awake. Readiness is not strain. Readiness is attention. My child, I know the fatigue that tells you you've missed it too many times. I know the memories that whisper, "You tried before, it did not work." Listen carefully. My plans for you are not so fragile that a few failed attempts can shatter them. I have been faithful while you were fearful. I have been guiding while you were guessing. I have not been distant while you wandered. I have been setting doors in place along your path, patient enough to meet you in today's yes. Your history does not disqualify you from this threshold. Your breath right now is evidence that I am not finished speaking life into you. So let today be the interruption that becomes a turn. Let this moment mark you. Place your hand over your heart if you need to, and say within yourself, I am listening. I am here to steady what shakes. I am here to name what you have been afraid to name. You are not stuck. You are at the door. I am with you at this very threshold, and in the days just ahead, I will make the contours of this door undeniable. Do not harden your heart. Do not drown my whisper in the old noise. Stay near. Breathe. Keep your attention with me. I will show you how to notice, how to move, and how to commit. But for now, receive this truth like a key in your palm. Nothing about this moment is random, and nothing about your future is empty. You are seen. You are loved. You are already closer than you think. And I will lead you from this pause into the path I prepared, step by steady step, until the door in front of you is no longer a question but an opening. My child, come closer and let your heart unclench. I see the weight you have been carrying, the heaviness that sits on your chest in the morning and the slow ache that meets you at night. I have watched the delays, the unanswered messages, the way plans seem to stall without explanation, like traffic that will not move though the light has turned green. I am not blind to the days that feel like wading through water, the hours that feel like pushing against air. Hear me. You are not weak for feeling this. You are not a failure for growing tired. You are not wrong for wishing something would finally break open. You are human, beloved, and I am not ashamed of the tenderness in you that has been bruised by false starts and stretched by long waiting. My beloved child, you keep calling it blocked, but I call it fear holding the handle. This is not a missing path. It is a feared step. This is not a closed heaven. It is a closed hand around the knob that could turn if you would trust me. The door before you is not cemented shut. It has always had a handle, and it is within your reach. You have stood near it long enough to memorize its shape. You have pressed your ear against it enough times to know there is life on the other side. The problem is not that I have hidden the door from you. The pause is not because you lack what it takes. You are paused because obedience will change things, and that change feels like risk. I know the names fear has been using to sound wise in your mouth. I am being practical. I am waiting for more clarity. It is not the right time yet. I just need one more sign. I should be responsible. I'll move when I feel completely ready. My child, listen gently to me. Fear loves to dress like wisdom. Fear is skilled at wearing the clothes of prudence, at imitating patience so well that even you call it maturity. But wisdom moves with enough light for the next step. Fear demands floodlights for the entire future. Wisdom considers cost. Fear calculates catastrophe and calls it stewardship. Wisdom receives counsel and then acts. Fear gathers counsel like trophies and waits until the moment passes. Do you see it? The story you have told yourself about timing and readiness has been built, not on my peace, but on your dread of disruption. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are not abandoned. Your pace has been slowed by dread, not by a lack of purpose. You are not lazy. You are loaded down with caution that has overstayed its welcome. You are not lacking in ability. You are drowning in imagined outcomes. You are not unwanted on the path. You are simply waiting for a permission slip that I already signed when I placed the door in front of you. I do not say this to accuse you, but to awaken you. I am not here to belittle your caution, but to untangle you from the lie that safety is found in endless delay. Why does fear grip you so tightly? Because you know that stepping through this door will rearrange what you have learned to manage. Obedience threatens the systems you built to survive. You fear disappointing people who are comfortable with your current size. You fear the conversations that change requires, the boundaries that obedience demands, the endings that commitment insists upon. You fear being seen and then held to a new standard. Fear of succeeding and carrying the weight of it. Fear of failing and confirming your worst suspicions. My child, listen. Your fear is not proof the door is wrong. Often it is proof the door is real. The enemy does not waste intimidation on imaginary thresholds. Resistance exaggerates the cost because it is terrified of who you become on the other side. You have prayed for a path, and I have given you a door. Doors are not only opportunities, they are thresholds of identity. Crossing this one does not merely change your schedule, it changes your name in the secret places of your heart. On one side, you are who pain trained you to be, who expectation contained you to be, who habit convinced you to remain. On the other side, you are who I named you before the rush of fear and the weight of opinions pressed you small. This is why it feels so serious, because it is. To reach for the handle is to admit that you are ready to be more than what the last season allowed. My child, you have said, I am waiting for peace before I move. Hear me. The peace I give is not the absence of trembling. It is the presence of trust while you tremble. The door does not open when you feel nothing. It opens when you choose me over the feelings that insist on ruling you. You have said, I'm just being thorough, and then you reorganized your desk again, made another list, watched another video, asked for another opinion, prayed for a third confirmation after I gave you two. You called delay devotion, but devotion becomes obedience when it reaches for the handle. I am not angry with you for circling. I am inviting you to recognize the circle and step out of it. Within the next 72 hours, I will expose the sentences where fear has been hiding. Listen for the phrases that keep you from moving, though the way is already marked. When you hear yourself say, "Not yet, I need more time," pause and ask, am I guarding wisdom or am I protecting comfort? When you feel yourself scroll to numb the unease, stop and breathe. That unease is the signal that the handle is in your hand. I will make it warm to your touch. I will make it clear that the barrier is not concrete, but courage. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not somehow disqualified because it has taken you this long to see what you already sensed. I have accounted for your pauses and your detours. I have paced with you while you tested the air, and I am not insulted by your questions. But I cannot let you build a home in hesitation. I love you too much to let fear be your landlord. You have enough light for the next small turn. You have enough strength for the first inch. You have enough grace to unclench your fist. So, my beloved child, place your hand over your heart and whisper, I see you fear, but I choose trust. Name it, because what you name loses power. Say, I am not blocked. I am brave enough to begin. The door is a mirror and a passage. It reflects who you have believed you are, and it opens into who I say you are. Take note of what rises up to resist you. That is the part of you that is afraid of becoming. And know this, I am standing with you at the threshold. I am not on the other side waiting for you to earn your way in. I am here, guiding your fingers to the handle, steadying your breath, quieting the lies, and promising you this. Obedience will change things, yes, but it will change them into the life I have been preparing for you. My child, listen to me closely. The door has a name. It is not a fog. It is not a riddle I enjoy watching you guess. It is the place where you must choose again. Not choose in theory, not choose in private fantasies, but choose in the place where your life actually shifts. You have felt it tugging at the sleeve of your attention. You have circled it with questions. You have even knelt beside it and called it impossible. But I call it by name, and I am calling you to recognize it now. For some of you, the door is a conversation you have postponed because you fear the tremble in your voice and the change in the room that truth will bring. For some, it is the boundary you must set with the person who loves what you give but not who you are. For another, it is the apology you have rehearsed 100 times in your head, yet refuse to send because your pride keeps rewriting the last line. For some, it is the habit you must lay down, the drink that quiets your pain but steals your mornings, the late-night scroll that numbs your spirit, the secret message thread you justify as harmless while your integrity thins, the purchases you hide because emptiness feels quieter when a package is on the way. For some, it is forgiveness you resist because holding the debt has felt like holding control. For another, it is the calling you keep minimizing, writing the book you keep outlining but never beginning, applying for what you assume others are more qualified for, saying yes to serve though you fear being seen, starting the counseling you keep recommending to everyone but yourself, making the appointment you keep avoiding because results might demand change. For some, it is the step of faith that will cost you comfort, leaving the compromise you baptized as stability, saying no to an income stream that drains your soul, choosing a quieter pace though your identity is tangled in being busy and needed. My beloved child, I am not guessing at your life. I am naming what you already know. The door feels threatening because it demands surrender. Surrender of control, of the image you keep guarding, of the familiar pain you have learned to manage, like a pet, is not safe, but you keep anyway, because its predictability comforts you. This door insists that you release the plan where everyone likes you, where you offend no one, where nothing risks your reputation. It will not let you keep the old narratives that protected you. If I just keep quiet, it will settle. If I keep the peace, I will not lose them. If I wait long enough, maybe I won't have to choose. The door does not negotiate with those stories. It will not be opened by rehearsing safety. It opens when you surrender the illusion that you can engineer a life that requires no courage. And underneath all of this, my child, is an identity fear. You are afraid the door will cost you who you have been. The version of you that survived the last season, always strong, always coping, always accommodating, always expected to hold everything together, does not know how to live beyond the crisis that made it necessary. You quietly ask, if I stop being the dependable one who never says no, who will I be? If I stop hiding and let myself be seen, will love stay? If I step into what I sense I am called to, what if success isolates me? What if failure proves every dark suspicion I've had about myself? Hear me, the door will indeed end one version of you, the one trained by fear, trimmed by other people's comfort, and held together by strategies that kept you safe but small. But I am not asking you to step into emptiness. I am calling you into your truer name, the one I spoke over you before heartbreak and before the performance, the name that cannot be revoked by history or opinions. I have seen the weight of your nights, the way your thoughts pace from wall to wall, until the ceiling feels like a question you cannot answer. I have watched the silent tears that soak your pillow because you do not want to trouble anyone with the fullness of your ache. I have witnessed the echoes of betrayal that still knock in your chest when you are trying to rest. I have heard the prayers you thought bounced back to you unanswered, and I know the fatigue of being the strong one while feeling like a thin thread inside. You are not dramatic, you are not too much. You are tired from carrying what I did not ask you to carry alone, and part of what wears you down is living beside a door you will not open, spending energy explaining why this is not the right time, instead of using strength to take the single step that would begin to free you. My child, the door is not a mystery to me. It is the exact threshold where your next season begins. I see the whole hallway. You only see the handle. You see the hinge and imagine collapse. I see the corridor and know the rooms prepared for you. I am not asking you to leap into darkness. I am asking you to open. Opening is smaller than you fear, but braver than you have allowed. Opening is the email sent, the boundary said. Without apology, the number blocked, the application submitted, the bottle poured out, the alarm set to rise and write, the calendar cleared to sit with the counselor, the honest word spoken even though your voice shakes. Opening is the first inch of obedience that releases grace for the next inch. Within the next 72 hours, I will make this door feel named to you. The conversation will present itself again. The invitation will return to your inbox. The unsettling will increase when you revisit the habit you claimed you needed. The idea will come back with a steadier weight, not shouting but refusing to be dismissed. Do not call this random. Do not over-spiritualize your way into more delay. Notice, breathe. Place your hand where you have been avoiding and feel it warm. That warmth is not guilt, it is guidance. That heaviness is not punishment, it is purpose asking for partnership. My beloved child, choosing again does not mean you failed before. It means I love you too much to let your last no become your permanent answer. Choosing again is not an exam, it is an embrace. You are not proving your worth by opening, you are practicing your trust. Say this with me right now, even if only in a whisper. I know the door I have been avoiding, and I choose to call it by name. I will not hide behind someday, I will open. As you speak, I steady your hand. As you reach, I quiet the room. As you open, I usher you into the hallway I have seen all along. I am here. I am not rushing you through. I am walking you in. My child, lean closer and let me speak to the fear beneath your fear. You say, I am afraid, but inside that one word are many smaller words tugging at you like threads. What if I fail again and everyone sees? What if I say yes and they reject me? What if I step forward and end up alone? What if I lose the little stability I still have? What if I cannot handle the weight of change? What if I am not enough when the door swings open? I hear every one of those questions. I am not annoyed by them. I am not tired of steadying you as they rise. I understand why your hands tightened. I understand why you have lived beside the door and told yourself that stillness is safety. But hear me with gentle certainty. The door will not destroy you. Delay is what is draining you. My beloved child, you learned to make a home in familiar discomfort because it was predictable. Pain you can predict feels safer than goodness you cannot control. You built routines that kept you from being surprised. You surrounded yourself with defenses that looked like wisdom, but were only walls decorated nicer than before. I do not shame you for surviving. I do not despise the ingenuity that kept you breathing in hard seasons. But survival strategies are not life callings. What sheltered you then is caging you now. The unknown feels unsafe to your nervous system because it cannot be scheduled, rehearsed, and tamed. Yet the unknown is where trust actually lives, and trust is what turns the handle you keep guarding. You have been calling your pause peace, but it has only been avoidance dressed in soft language. Avoidance gives momentary relief and lifelong fatigue. Avoidance lowers the noise now, but raises the cost later. Peace is not the moment when every risk evaporates. Peace is the quiet courage that remains as you enter what I have already prepared. Peace is the settled breath that comes not before obedience, but while you obey. You say, I am waiting to feel calm. Yet calm has visited you many times and found no action to accompany it. You mistook the absence of conflict for the presence of peace, but they are not the same. The peace I give accompanies movement. The counterfeit peace you have chosen accompanies retreat. My child, name the bargain you have been making in secret. If I do not open this door, I will not have to face failure. If I do not show up fully, I cannot be rejected fully. If I keep saying one day, then today cannot disappoint me. I am breaking that bargain now. It has offered you protection while slowly siphoning your life. You have carried tension in your jaw and tightness in your chest because your body knows the truth. Indecision is not rest. Your sleepless thoughts are not warnings to stop. They are alarms signaling that obedience is late. You are not weak because you feel afraid, but you cannot let fear dictate your calendar, your conversations, your calling. Your fear is not proof the door is wrong. Often it is proof the door is real. You are afraid of the cost because you assume the door demands everything you love as a toll. Hear me. Obedience will cost you illusions, not my love. It will cost you the illusion of control, the illusion of being liked by everyone, the illusion that you can have growth without grief, newness without endings, authenticity without risk. But it will never cost you my presence. It will not cost you the identity I gave you. It will reveal it. Yes, some relationships may shift. Yes, some patterns will not survive. Yes, certain securities built on compromise will crumble, but only what cannot bless your future will be lost. What is meant to remain will be refined, not removed. And where there are losses, I will be your comfort and supply. My beloved child, you have tried to think your way into freedom. You have made pros and cons lists until the ink ran dry. You have collected opinions like armor and still felt naked. You have rehearsed speeches and rewrote futures in your head until your mind grew hot and your feet stayed still. You cannot think your way into freedom. You must listen your way into it. Listen past the noise of catastrophe in your imagination. Listen past the chorus of what-ifs that pretend to be responsible planning. Listen for the steadying in your chest when you tell the truth, when you picture the step, when you say the hard no, when you prepare the brave yes. I am not asking you to abandon thought. I am inviting you to let thought serve trust rather than strangle it. Do you fear failing if you open? Remember, failure inside obedience becomes instruction, not identity. Do you fear rejection? Rejection cannot unname you. It wounds, but it cannot rewrite what I have spoken over you. Do you fear being alone? Loneliness is fiercest at the threshold because old company cannot always cross, and new company has not yet arrived. But I am with you in the in-between, and I send companions suited for the season you are entering. Do you fear losing what you have? My child, clinging to what is crumbling is not stewardship. It is fear of grief. Stewardship sometimes looks like release, and release makes room for what your hands cannot receive while they are busy protecting old fragments. You have told yourself, when I feel perfectly prepared, then I will move. That day is a mirage. Preparation grows as you move, not before. Grace meets motion, not fantasy. You say, I am waiting for a sign. I have given you signs. They simply did not match your preferred timeline or remove all discomfort, so you dismissed them as noise. Within the next 72 hours, I will separate the quiet of avoidance from the peace of obedience. The quiet of avoidance will feel sleepy and heavy and will keep you scrolling, tidying, rehearsing. The peace of obedience will feel steady and small, like a hand at the small of your back urging you forward. Attend to that hand. My child, loosen your grip. That white-knuckled hold on your life is not keeping you safe. It is keeping you small. Breathe with me and say, I release the outcome I cannot control. I choose the step I can obey. You will not be swallowed by what you fear. You will be stretched, yes, but stretched into the shape I always intended. Expect trembling, do not worship it. Expect questions, do not grant them the throne. Expect resistance, do not interpret it as prohibition. When dread says, this will cost you everything, answer with truth. It will cost me the prison of pretending. It will cost me the lie that delay protects me. It will cost me the version of me that only knows how to survive. That is a worthy exchange. My beloved child, I am not pushing you toward harm. I am leading you into wholeness. The door you fear is not an execution, it is a birth. Labor aches, but life follows. The dread you feel is not a stop sign. It is the stretching of a threshold ready to make room for you. Trust me enough to begin. Quiet the arguments that have circled you weary. Let my voice be the one you obey over your calculations. Remember, your fear is not proof the door is wrong. Often, it is proof the door is real. Stay awake to that truth, and soon your trembling hand will find that the handle turns. My child, come nearer and listen carefully. There has been a voice threading itself through your days, and it has not been mine. It has not come as a thunderclap, but as a whisper that mimics your own thoughts, a steady drizzle that soaks your courage until it feels too heavy to lift. It hides inside busyness that looks noble, inside worry that looks responsible, inside perfectionism that looks holy. It waits at the threshold I have shown you, and it works to keep your hand from the handle. This is not random. This is not simply your personality or how life goes. This is resistance, targeted and timed, designed to delay you until you call delay your destiny. I do not tell you this to frighten you, but to awaken you. My beloved child, the enemy has been active not because you are weak, but because you are nearing a door that matters. He has whispered, "You are too late," when you looked at your age or your timeline. He has hissed, "You are too broken," when you touched the old wound that still aches. He has murmured, "You are too inexperienced," when you considered the step that would stretch you. He has accused, "You are too guilty," when shame tried to rewrite your name. He has laughed, "You are too far gone," when your detours felt like disqualifications. None of these are truth. They are strategies, scripts rehearsed against many hearts, hoping you will mistake familiarity for accuracy. Lift your eyes, my child. Those sentences are not the sound of my voice. Hear how my voice moves. I convict, and then I comfort. I reveal, and then I restore. I point clearly, and then I walk with you as you move. My voice steadies your breathing even when it challenges your habits. It invites you into courage without humiliating your heart. It calls you by your true name while it corrects your false narratives. The counterfeit does the opposite. It accuses and offers no path. It panics you and offers no plan. It paralyzes you with 1,000 options and no next step. It feeds you flashes of catastrophe and leaves you shaking, scrolling, spending, hiding. Learn the difference, my child. When you feel shamed and stuck, that is not me. When you feel seen, sobered, and yet strangely strengthened to obey, that is me. Pay attention to the pattern. When you come close to obedience, does chaos unfurl like a net? Do small inconveniences cluster into storms? Does an old temptation knock right when you commit to a new boundary? Do memories of failure grow loud the moment you draft the email, make the call, clear the calendar? Do unnecessary arguments flare with those you love, draining the courage you had built in quiet with me? Do urgent but not important tasks multiply the day you chose to sit and listen? This is not coincidence. This is warfare at the level of attention. You are not fighting for a door. I have already set it before you. You are fighting for the gaze that sees it, the courage that reaches for it, and the steadiness that turns it. My child, wake up to the schemes that have worn you out. Distraction is not neutral, it is strategic. Busyness is not always fruitfulness, it is often anesthesia. Self-doubt is not humility, it is a megaphone placed in the enemy's hand. He has suggested, if it were truly God, you would feel no fear. He has insisted, if you were truly called, you would not struggle. He has lied. If you were truly loved, you would not have to fight. Hear me, battle is not evidence you are off path. It is often evidence you are on it. Fear at the threshold is not your stop sign. It is your signal to grip my hand tighter and move. I am training you to be watchful without becoming suspicious of everything. Watch how your peace shifts. Watch when panic surges at the exact moment you plan the first step. Watch how messages arrive to distract you when you finally schedule the counseling appointment or begin the application or draft the hard boundary. Watch how fatigue wraps around you like a blanket when you sit to listen, yet vanishes when you scroll without purpose. Notice the spike of urgent requests that seek the hours you promised to obedience. Notice the old cravings that promise quick relief, right when perseverance would birth joy. None of this is random. Call it by name. Say, this is intimidation, not instruction. This is delay, not destiny. My beloved child, I am not leaving you to fight alone. I am not asking you to wrestle thoughts with your bare hands. I stand as your shield, your whisper of clarity, your guard at the gate of your attention. But I invite your agreement. Join me by refusing to host lies. When you hear too late, answer with, I have been prepared for this hour. When you hear too broken, say, my healing is active and my story is not finished. When you hear too inexperienced, declare, grace equips me as I move. When you hear too guilty, state, forgiven, restored, sent. When you hear too far gone, reply, found and led. Say it with me even now. Take your own breath back from the fog of accusation. Within the next 72 hours, there will be moments when the volume of noise will suddenly rise, not because the door has vanished, but because you are nearing it. Do not interpret the swell of chaos as a signal to retreat. Interpret it as a siren that you are close. You may notice the argument that tries to bait you into hours of repair, so you skip the simple act I asked of you. You may notice a flood of good opportunities that appear just to pull you from the right opportunity. You may feel the familiar heaviness that used to convince you to postpone. Call it what it is and take the inch anyway. The handle will warm to your touch when you refuse to let noise rule your next decision. Understand this, my child. The door I have set before you is secure. No demon, no opinion, no past mistake forged the hinges or can unhang them. What the enemy contests is not the existence of the door. He contests your agreement with me about it. He aims to keep you distracted until days blur, discouraged until you call apathy wisdom, divided until you cannot hold a single focus long enough to act. I am simplifying your steps. I am stripping the clutter from your yes. I am gathering your scattered strength into a single motion. Raise your head. Breathe my peace in. Return your attention to my voice. Take this into your mouth and heart. I will not be led by panic. I will be led by peace. I will not answer accusation. I will answer invitation. I will not surrender my courage to intimidation. I will give my obedience to love. Do you feel how the air clears when you speak it? That is what it is like to step out of confusion's fog and into my companionship. You will still feel the tug, but it will not own you. You will still hear the noise, but it will not rule you. My beloved child, remember, the resistance you feel is not your destiny denying you. It is intimidation trying to delay you. You are not helpless. You are not toyed with by darkness. You are held by me, taught by me, and sent with my presence. Keep your eyes on the door I named. Guard your attention like treasure. Choose courage in small acts that rebellion cannot predict. And as you do, you will discover that the voice of accusation grows faint, and the handle in your hand grows warm. My child, attend to me now. Within the next 72 hours, the air around your life will shift. These will not be ordinary days that drift by and leave you unchanged. I arranged this window long before you felt tired. long before you called yourself stuck. It is a readiness window, a span of 3 sunrises, in which movement will begin where there has been stillness, clarity will gather where there has been fog, and the handle of the door I named will begin to warm in your hand. I am not speaking in riddles, I am alerting you with love. Watch, stay awake, guard your attention like a lamp at midnight. My beloved child, here is how the door will appear. Do not only look for fireworks, look for a message arriving at an unexpected hour, gentle but persistent, that gives you a chance to be honest. Look for an invitation you had almost forgotten about, returning to your inbox, carrying a steady weight rather than a frantic pull. Look for a conversation that opens a clean moment for truth, a sentence left hanging, a pause that begs courage, a simple question that finally allows you to answer plainly. Look for a sudden clarity while you are doing something ordinary, washing dishes, driving, walking, like a quiet line drawn in your heart that says, "This is the step." Look for an open slot on your calendar that should have been full, a cancellation that frees you, a delay that creates space you thought you did not have. Look for a nudge so consistent it feels like a hand at the small of your back, guiding you to call, to schedule, to submit, to delete, to pour out, to close, to begin. Some of you will find the door in a restlessness that refuses to be soothed by your usual distractions. Others will find it in a peace that remains no matter how your fears try to escalate. Do not miss it by demanding spectacle. Do not tell me I must shout to be believed. Many of my doors open quietly. They do not beg, they stand. They are recognized not by noise, but by peace. Peace that does not erase trembling, but steadies it. Peace that does not flood you with adrenaline, but expands your lungs and slows your racing thoughts. Peace that does not flatter your ego, but calms your need to impress. The enemy will try to counterfeit urgency with panic. I am marking opportunity with presence. Learn the difference. Panic shouts, "Hurry or you'll lose." My presence whispers, "Trust and move now." My child, I know the part of you that tightens at timelines. Hear this with gentleness. This is not pressure to perform, it is readiness to respond. I am not throwing you into an exam you can fail. I am aligning a moment you are prepared to notice. I do not waste your pain or your waiting. I have folded what you endured into wisdom, and I am using what tried to break you as material for your building. These next 3 days are not a contest for the strongest. They are an invitation to the willing. Your yes need not be loud to be real. Your step need not be public to be powerful. Expect small obediences to carry great weight in this window. A reply sent instead of delayed. A boundary spoken without apology. A number blocked in love for your future. An application finalized and released. A bottle poured out and replaced with clean water. An alarm set and honored so your gift can no longer be starved. A quiet "no more" said to an old pattern. A quiet "yes, I'm available" said to the right one. These are inches that tilt your life. You have imagined that change requires a spectacle. I am showing you that it often begins with a simple motion you were avoiding. Watch also for what tries to pull you away just then. In these 72 hours, intimidation may try to grow loud, not because you are lost, but because you are near. You may feel the tug of arguments that waste your hours. You may see good opportunities multiply to smother the right one. You may feel unusual fatigue press on you right when you sit to listen. Do not be surprised. Be sober. Do not interpret opposition as prohibition. Interpret it as a signpost that you are close. Turn your head back to me. Put your hand back on the handle. Feel it grow warm again. I will confirm what is from me by the fruit it bears inside you as you take the step. You will not feel applause inside your chest. You will feel alignment. You will feel the strange mingling of sobriety and relief, reverence and courage. You will notice how truth tastes simple on your tongue when you finally say it. You will see how grace arrives mid-motion, not as a theory but as strength. You will sense how the ground beneath your feet feels more like ground and less like ice. These are signs. Pay attention to them. Do not argue them away because they are not dramatic. I am not theatrical. I am faithful. So, my beloved child, if you are asking, which door is mine? Adopt this simple rhythm as we enter this window, and I will make it plain. Listen, obey, confirm. Listen long enough to hear the quiet nudge beneath the noise. Obey in the smallest step that presents itself. Do not wait for perfect courage. Confirm by watching the peace that follows movement and the way provision meets obedience. I will train your heart in this rhythm over the next 3 days. Day 1, I will teach you to quiet the room so you can hear. Day 2, I will show you how small obedience moves the hinge. Day 3, I will steady you as you step through and let the old season close without panic. I am not leaving you to invent your way through this. I am walking you through it. Right now, breathe with me and choose readiness. Say in your heart, I will notice. I will not demand fireworks. I will welcome the quiet door you set before me. I will move when peace says move. Within the next 72 hours, I will meet you in ordinary places and mark them as thresholds. You will not need to chase a sign. You will need to honor the ones already placed in your path. This window will not pass you by like a thief in the night if you keep your lamp lit, your attention steady, your heart soft, your hands open. My child, I am with you in this. I am the warmth in the handle, the steadiness in your breath, the courage cupped in your ribs. I am not far off evaluating. I am near, inviting. Stay close. Watch for me in the quiet. Answer me in the small. And as you do, you will discover that these are not just 72 hours on a calendar. They are the first hours of a new season, shaped by what you notice and how you respond. My child, come close and listen. Day 1 begins now. Quiet the room, because I will not compete with your chaos. I love you too much to shout over the noise you've invited into your ears and your mind. Today is not about performing holiness. Today is not about proving you can sit still better than yesterday. Today is about turning down what drowns you so you can finally hear what steadies you. Stillness is not laziness. It is how you regain clarity and recognize the door I have already set before you. My beloved child, this is your day 1 assignment. For one day, lower the volume of the world on purpose. Turn off non-essential notifications. Move the app that steals you to the back of your screen. Silence autoplay. Step away from the reflex to check, to refresh, to scroll. Limit the conversations that spiral you into frantic energy. You are allowed to reply, I will answer tomorrow. You are allowed to postpone debates and decline invitations that pull your attention into storms you were never called to captain. Create 3 windows of quiet today, morning, afternoon, evening, 10 to 15 minutes each. Put your phone in another room. Let the television stay dark. Sit where the light is kind. Let your shoulders drop. Breathe with me. When the urge rises to fill the quiet, do not shame yourself. Notice it, name it. Then say with your own mouth, speak, I am listening. Show me the door I've been avoiding. Remove my fear of what it will change. This is not a magic phrase. It is the posture that opens your inner ear. Pray it slowly. Pray it again when you forget. Pray it when your fingers twitch for distraction. Say it as a kindness to your own soul because you are learning how to be available to me. Hear me clearly. My guidance rarely arrives as a shout. It often comes as a steady whisper, a repeated thought that returns without drama, a calm conviction that does not panic you. My voice does not bait you with catastrophe, it grounds you with clarity. It does not heap 15 impossible tasks upon your shoulders. It simplifies your next step. It does not flatter your ego, it anchors your identity. It does not rush you into decisions that bypass peace. It moves you into obedience that carries peace with it. Learn to tell the difference between panic and presence. Panic yells, "Hurry or you'll lose." Presence says, "Move now because love is leading." Panic narrows your breath and collapses your chest. Presence widens your lungs and steadies your pulse. Panic obsesses about how you look and who might criticize you. Presence invites you to be honest and faithful in the small. If you feel accused with no path forward, pause. Those are not my instructions. If you feel seen, sobered, and yet strangely strengthened to take one step, that is me. Attend to that. During your quiet windows, I want you to write. Do not craft poetry out of pressure. Jot what is true. On a single page, write the top 3 doors that keep appearing in your heart. Do not overthink. Write the simple names that return. The conversation you need to have. The application you have delayed. The boundary you must hold. The habit you must end. The habit you must begin. The place you must go. The place you must leave. Next to each, write the feeling that rises when you picture stepping toward it. Excitement, dread, grief, relief. Circle the one that triggers the most avoidance. That is the door your fear guards most fiercely, not because it is wrong, but because it is real. Now, under the circled door, write one sentence that names it plainly. No poetry, no spin. I must schedule the appointment. I must submit the work. I must end the compromise. I must say yes to the invitation I keep postponing. I must tell the truth. Then write the smallest act that would touch the handle today. One email, one phone call, one calendar block, one message, one item thrown away, one document opened and titled, one reminder set. You are not yet turning the handle. You are simply reaching to feel its warmth. Do not judge smallness. Small is where trust starts breathing. As you listen, pay attention not only to words but to your body's agreement. When you imagine the right door, your jaw may unclench. Your shoulders may settle, your breath may deepen even while your stomach flips. That mingling of tremble and ease is not confusion. It is what courage feels like in a nervous system that is learning safety and obedience. Note it. Write, when I picture this, I feel my chest open. Or, when I say this aloud, my face goes hot, but my mind grows quiet. These are indicators. Do not dismiss them. I designed your body to tell the truth when your thoughts argue. Guard the edges of your day, my child. In the morning, before you host the world in your pocket, host me. Whisper, speak, I am listening. Show me the door I've been avoiding. Remove my fear of what it will change. In the middle of the day, when fatigue tempts you to drown in noise, step outside or sit by a window for 5 minutes and say it again. In the evening, close the day by reading what you wrote. Underline the phrases that repeated. Put a star next to the door that kept calling. Thank me for every inch of clarity, even if it feels small. I am not theatrical, I am faithful. You will notice resistance, the itch to check, the sudden memory of a task that cannot wait, the compulsion to fill silence with someone else's crisis. Recognize this as the old way trying to reclaim your attention. Smile gently at it and return to me. Do not punish yourself for drifting. Return is the skill you are practicing. Every time you return, your attention strengthens. Every time you return, the handle warms. Tell one trusted person that today is a listening day. You do not have to explain the whole story. Say, I am quieting noise today so I can hear. I may reply tomorrow. Protect this space without apology. Set a simple boundary for inputs. Choose one update to read, not 10. One song that settles you, not a playlist that numbs you. One article if necessary, not an endless thread. Reduce by half what usually fills you. and you will find that peace doubles what remains. If you need a place to begin, sit now and say aloud, slowly, "Speak, I am listening. Show me the door I've been avoiding. Remove my fear of what it will change." Then wait 2 minutes longer than feels comfortable. Notice which door returns. Notice what you were tempted to do to avoid noticing it. Write it down. You have begun. My beloved child, by nightfall you may not feel triumphant. You may feel tender. You may feel how tired you have been from carrying so much noise. Do not misread tenderness as failure. Tenderness is how a guarded heart learns to be held. Hear me, you are not failing because you feel afraid. You are maturing because you are finally listening. You are not weak for needing quiet. You are wise for choosing it. You are not behind. You are exactly where I arranged to meet you today. Within this first day, I am tuning your ear to the steady, and I am separating counterfeit urgency from my invitation. Let the world spin without you for a few hours. It will not collapse. Let your worth breathe without performing. It will not shrink. I am here. I am the calm in your chest, the hand at the small of your back, the quiet nudge that does not panic you. Stay in this posture. Quiet the room. Keep watch with me. And as you do, you will begin to see the door not as a threat to survive, but as a threshold prepared for your feet. My child, come close. Day 2 begins now. Touch the handle. Obedience begins smaller than you think. Yesterday, you quieted the room so you could hear. Today, you will move, not frantically, not to impress, not to finish everything. You will move because life is not found in circling the threshold. It is found in trusting me enough to place your hand on what I have set before you. Hear me with tenderness and strength. The door does not open when you feel fearless. It opens when you move while trusting me. My beloved child, take the page from yesterday and find the door you circled. Do not choose a different door to avoid the one that trembles your ribs. We will honor the clarity you received. Now select the smallest act that touches the handle. One message sent, one call made, one appointment scheduled, one application submitted, one apology spoken, one boundary named, one subscription canceled, one bottle removed, one document opened and titled, one folder created, one draft saved and shared with a trusted person. Choose the inch that makes retreat less convenient than advance. Put it on your calendar. Within the next hour, you can reasonably act. When the hour arrives, do not renegotiate with fear. We are not finishing the journey today. We are starting it, and starting is the place where courage takes root. I know the sensations that will rise as you near the act. Your hands may tremble. Your mind may rehearse 50 outcomes. Your phone may light up with distractions that feel urgent. You may feel a spike of fatigue, a sudden hunger, an itch to clean, to scroll, to analyze. My child, do not call this confusion my guidance. Name it as resistance, not redirection. Breathe and say aloud, this is intimidation, not instruction. This is delay, not destiny. I move with peace, not with panic. Place your feet on the floor, loosen your jaw, let your shoulders fall. Feel my calm return to you like a tide. Then do the small thing you chose. Shaking is allowed. Stalling is not. Let me be specific because I know how fog returns. If the door is a conversation, write the first sentence now and send it. Can we talk tomorrow at 3? I have something honest to share. If the door is professional, open the application and complete the first required field. Attach the resume. Press submit. If the door is healing, call the counselor and leave a clear message. Add their appointment to your calendar. If the door is sobriety, pour out what pulls you under and replace it with clean water. Text one safe friend, I chose life today. If the door is creativity, open the file, title it with a date, set a 25-minute timer and touch the work. If the door is rest, Email the boundary. I cannot take additional commitments this month, and turn off alerts while you breathe. If the door is leaving compromise, block the number, delete the thread, remove the access point. The hinge turns when you act, not when you admire the handle. I am your partner in motion, not your critic in the corner. I am not asking you to carry tomorrow's battles on today's strength. I am not demanding a finished house in an afternoon. I am asking you to stop pretending you can stay here and feel alive. Aliveness requires agreement, and agreement is expressed in steps. I have gone before you into this next room. I stand with you at the threshold. I will walk behind you as a rear guard when you wobble. I am not far. I am not impatient. I am present, and my presence adds weight to even the smallest obedience. For those whose door touches relationship, listen closely. Speak with truth and with tenderness. Do not swing a hammer, carry a lamp. Say what is true without exaggeration, without begging, without shrinking yourself to be kept. You do not need to convince a heart I have not assigned you to convince. You do not need to plead for worth I have already affirmed. Practice sentences like these. I love you, and this is what I can no longer do. I respect you, and I need this boundary for my health. I want reconciliation, and honesty must lead us. I am grateful for what was, and I am choosing a different path now. You are not required to bleed to be believed, nor to disappear to maintain peace. When you honor truth with gentleness, you honor me. Expect resistance to rise in the precise moment you intend to act. The text will arrive. The chore will call your name. The sudden crisis that is not yours to solve will knock on your door wearing urgency as a costume. Smile with wisdom. Say, I will attend to this after I obey. Set a simple timer, 12 minutes, 25 minutes, and give your whole attention to the act during that window. If your fingers tremble, let them. If your voice shakes, let it. I measure your obedience by your agreement, not by your composure. After you act, pause for 3 minutes. Do not sprint to the next thing. Sit with me and notice the fruit inside your chest. Your nerves may still hum. Adrenaline may flicker. Questions may try to return. Yet beneath the flurry, you will feel a deeper rightness, alignment, as if your ribs expanded, as if the floor under you grew more solid. Your thoughts will quiet into simple sentences instead of spirals. Your breathing will deepen. Shame's static will thin. You may even feel grief or relief or both. That is okay. These are the signatures of peace that follows movement. This is how you will know. I am with you in this motion. And if the immediate outcome is silence or pushback, or logistics that delay the next inch, do not declare failure over what is still unfolding. Do not go fishing in the waters of second guessing. You touched the handle. The hinge moved. Your obedience has already created a different future than the one paralysis was shaping. Stand in that knowledge. Thank me for the grace that met you. Ask me for the next inch when it becomes visible. You are not responsible for controlling every response. You are responsible for telling the truth and taking the step you were given. Break your day into 2 or 3 touch points. Morning, act once. Afternoon, act once again, even smaller if needed. Evening, review and write 1 sentence beginning with, "Today I touched the handle by..." If you missed a window, do not whip yourself with shame. Simply choose the next one and obey. Tell the same trusted person from day one, "Today I took this step." Agreement grows stronger when it is named. My child, within this 72-hour window, inches matter. They are seeds. They are votes for the future you asked me to build with you. Do not despise their smallness or delay them for perfect conditions. Perfection is a stalling tactic. Obedience is a building practice. Say with me now, I move even when I tremble. I act with trust, not with panic. I touch the handle and the hinge turns. Feel the steadiness return. Feel the warmth in your palm. That is me. I am proud of your courage. Yes, even this inch. Yes, even with the shake. I am the peace in your breath, the hand over your racing heart, the strength that arrives mid-motion. Keep going. Before this day ends, touch the handle at least once. Do not wait to feel fearless. Move while trusting me, and you will find the door you named beginning to give beneath your palm. Tomorrow I will stand with you as you step through and let the old season close. Without panic, for now, act. I am here, I am with you, and with every small obedience, the new season gathers around your feet. My child, come close and listen. Day 3 begins now. Step through, let the old season close without you panicking. This is not a random moment that happened to find you. I arranged this third sunrise long before you called yourself stuck. The handle has warmed in your hand. The hinge has moved. Today, you cross the threshold, not because you feel invincible, but because I am asking for your yes to become a shape, a rhythm, a choice that lives in your calendar and in your habits. Hear me clearly. Stepping through means letting the old season end. Commitment keeps your breakthrough from collapsing. My beloved child, this day is about agreement that lasts when adrenaline fades. You have listened. You have touched the handle. Now you will match your decision with structures that keep the door from becoming a theory again. Choose one habit that belongs to the new room and anchor it to your day. Choose one boundary that protects what you just began and speak it where it matters. Choose one routine that repeats without you renegotiating every morning. Choose one accountability that removes the secret exits you used to keep. Make it simple, visible, and specific. Put the habit on your calendar at a real time. Prepare what that habit needs before the hour arrives. Write the boundary in one clear sentence and deliver it to the person or place that must hear it. Set the routine as a recurring event and honor it like breath. Tell a trustworthy person, at this time each day I will do this, and ask them to expect your simple check-in. I stepped through. Do not underestimate the holiness of these mundane choices. Heaven meets you in the ordinary when the ordinary is offered in obedience. Your yes becomes a pattern when you give it a place to live. The door becomes a path when your feet return to it daily. The new room becomes home when you stop sleeping with a bag packed by the exit. My child, remove the bag. Throw away the spare key to the old room you kept for comfort. You do not need a back door to survive. You need to trust that I am already in this new space with you, supplying what you feared you would lack. We must speak honestly about closure. Some things will not come with you through this doorway. Certain relationships will not follow you because they were sustained by your silence or your shrinking. Familiar coping will not fit here because it fed you poison when you were starving. Old identity scripts. I am the one who apologizes for existing. I am the one who always fixes it. I am the one who never finishes. Cannot set up their furniture in this room. Release without bargaining. Do not promise to visit old rooms to keep other people comfortable. Do not carry souvenirs of compromise because you are afraid of being lonely. Do not pack the sentences that once kept you safe but now keep you small. It is not disloyal to let what is finished be finished. It is faithful. I know the ache that rises when you close a chapter. Let the tears come if they arrive. Grief is not regression. It is the sign that your heart was awake while you obeyed. Sit with me and say, I bless what was. I release what cannot remain. I welcome what is being born. When your mind scrambles to negotiate a softer ending or to rehearse speeches that might win you permission to move forward, place your hand on your chest and breathe. Remember the whole truth, not the edited highlight reel. Nostalgia paints over bruises and frames losses as romance. Do not be deceived. The enemy will try to hand you a counterfeit comfort. Just one more night, one last conversation, one final scroll, one small return. Recognize the pattern. Call it by name. Say aloud, "That is delay dressed as tenderness. That is bondage wearing my memories." Then keep walking. My beloved child, as you step through and commit, watch for my confirmations. Do not demand fireworks. Attend to faithful signals. You will hear a conversation align with what you chose without you forcing it. You will open your inbox and find provision you did not choreograph. An approval, a favor, a resource, a cancellation that releases time. You will notice strength returning to places that felt brittle, sleep that goes deeper, breath that finds your belly again, words that order themselves without strain. You will pray and feel the clutter thin, as if your thoughts are standing in the right room at last. You will take one more step and watch the next door open as if it had been waiting for the sound of your footfall. These are not accidents. They are the quiet amenities of the new season. I am not theatrical, I am faithful. I will also confirm by what does not follow you. Where you once fought to be seen, you will no longer need to audition. Where you once begged for crumbs of attention, you will feel full with my presence and curious rather than frantic about people's responses. Where you once feared saying no, your no will arrive with gentleness and weight, and you will not feel the old guilt pressing on your ribs. Where you once felt fog, you will feel sobriety. Where you once felt constant static, you will find stretches of clean quiet you did not know you could hold. Do not dismiss these as small. They are evidence that you are in the right room. And still, be sober about pullback. In the next hours and days, intimidation may visit wearing kindness, offering exactly the flavor of comfort that once kept you looping. An old number may reappear with a softened tone. A familiar distraction may shape itself into an urgent need. A glittering opportunity may materialize that would swallow the very boundary you just set. Smile with the wisdom we have practiced. Ask, does this require me to become the version of me I just released? Does this dismantle the habit I just anchored? Does this taste like peace or like panic wearing perfume? If it drags you backward, bless it and decline. You do not owe yesterday another chance to break you. Now let us seal your step with tangible acts that confirm and commit. Move one object in your space to symbolize the shift. A desk cleared, a bag packed for the right place, a box labeled "Don't bring into the new room." Send one final message that closes the loop without drama. For my health, I won't be continuing this. My priorities have changed. I'm stepping into something new. Thank you for what was. I release us. Schedule your next 2 repetitions of the new habit now, not as a maybe, but as an appointment with your future. Share your commitment with the trusted person you chose. I stepped through today. Here is my habit, my boundary, my routine, my accountability. Agreement strengthens when named in the light. Say with me now, even if your voice trembles, I step through. I let the old season end without panic. I anchor my yes in habits, in boundaries, in routines, in accountability. I refuse counterfeit comfort and nostalgic traps. I welcome your confirmations. I choose steady obedience over spectacle. I am not going back. Feel how the room around your soul settles as you speak. That steadiness is not your performance. It is my presence. Hear this promise as you cross. What you thought you lost will be rewritten, because I restore, I rebuild, I redeem. I redeem years the locusts gnawed at by teaching you to number your days with wisdom. I rebuild places inside you that were torn down by shame, with walls called salvation and gates called praise. I restore dignity where you were treated as a convenience, and I make you a home where you can stand upright. None of your obedience will be wasted. The seeds sown in these 72 hours will not wither because the weather turns. They are planted in my faithfulness, not in your feelings. My child, I am your rear guard as the old door shuts. You may hear the echo and feel for a moment the old instinct to sprint back and catch it. Do not panic, let it close. Let it click. I am before you as well, lighting the path 2 or 3 steps at a time. Walk with me in this new room. When you wake tomorrow, your work is not to perform a miracle. It is to honor the commitments you made today with the same quiet trust. You will not do this alone. I am the strength that meets you in routine, the courage that meets you at the boundary, the joy that meets you in accountability, the peace that meets you in a calendar block that once felt impossible. This is the end of the old season, and it is the beginning of what I have been preparing while you waited. You are not stuck. You have stepped through. Keep your eyes on me. Guard your attention. Tend your commitments. When nostalgia knocks, bless it and keep moving. When confirmations arrive, thank me and keep building. I am proud of you, my beloved child. You have done a brave thing. Now live here. I am here. I am with you. And because you have stepped through and chosen to commit, your breakthrough will not collapse. It will grow roots, it will bear fruit, and it will become your new normal. My child, come close and listen to me with an unclenched heart. You touched the handle, and now a memory rises like a shadow. Other times you tried, other times you promised, other times you said, "This is it," only to find yourself circling back to what you hated. I know exactly where that sting lives. I am not surprised by it, and I do not despise you for it. Hear me with the tenderness of a father and the firmness of a king. Your past attempts did not cancel the key I placed in your hand. Your stumbles did not erase my calling. Your cycles did not revoke my covenant. Nothing about this moment is random. I arranged to meet you here so shame would not be your shepherd any longer. My beloved child, shame has been trying to name you by your last fall. It tells you, you always quit, you always go back, you always make a mess. That is not my voice. I do not name you by your worst day. I call you by the future I am forming with you. I have seen the nights you wept after you broke your own promise. I have seen the list you wrote and hid in a drawer. I have seen the calendar you scrubbed with good intentions. I have seen the mornings you woke determined and the afternoons you drowned in noise. I have seen it all, and still I say, you are not disqualified. You are not late to what I have planned. You are not stuck behind a door I did not give you. You are my child, and I am faithful to the work I begin. Listen closely. What you call wasted time, I have been converting into wisdom. What you call delay, I have been deepening into endurance. What you call betrayal, I have been forging into boundaries that protect your softness without hardening your heart. What you call failure, I have been refining into discernment that knows the difference between panic and presence, between flattery and favor, between manipulation and love. None of it was thrown away, my child. I am the one who takes the broken pieces and forms a pattern stronger than the first version. I am the one who weaves loss into language that rescues others. I am the one who turns false starts into foundations. Nothing you have lived is beyond my ability to redeem. Let me speak your name back to you because you have been answering to labels I did not place. You are chosen not because you were flawless, but because I freely love. You are seen not as a project to fix, but as a person I delight in. You are held not with control, but with steadying care that does not drop you when you shake. You are guided not by a map you must memorize, but by a voice that will not leave you when you misstep. You are forgiven, not as a loophole for apathy, but as a lifeline for returning. You are being restored, restored on purpose, not by accident, and not at the mercy of people's opinions. Repeat this with me, even if your voice trembles. I am chosen, I am seen, I am held, I am guided, I am forgiven, I am being restored on purpose. Understand how restoration works in my hands. It is often a corridor before it is a celebration. It looks like small consistencies before it looks like open applause. It looks like showing up for the appointment you scheduled again. It looks like honoring a boundary when no one is there to applaud again. It looks like turning down noise and returning to quiet again. It looks like writing the sentence, sending the message, closing the tab, choosing the water, stepping outside to breathe again. It looks like day 2 repeated into day 22, not because you are stuck, but because you are being made steady. Corridors are not prisons, they are passages. They have doors along the way, and with each small obedience, the hinges loosen. The light grows, and your feet learn how to walk without sprinting into burnout or shrinking back into avoidance. You ask, but what if I fail again? Hear my answer with mercy and authority. Then you return again. Repentance is not the humiliation of the disqualified. It is the doorway of the beloved. Return is not proof that you are hopeless. It is proof that your heart is still soft enough to choose me. I do not tire of your return. I do not roll my eyes at your learning. I do not revoke my key when you drop it. I taught the morning to bring new mercy, not because I expected your perfection, but because I expected your process. The key I gave you fits the door today as surely as the day I first placed it in your palm. If rust has formed from neglect, oil it with obedience, and it will turn. If fear has shouted over memory, quiet the room, and I will remind you where the lock is. We are not starting over in shame. We are starting again with wisdom. The enemy would prefer that your history becomes your prophecy. He would drape you in old dates, old texts, old mistakes, and tell you, this is who you are. I say, lift your eyes beyond those lies. Your story is not a loop. It is a line moving forward under my hand. I have authored chapters you have not yet read. I have arranged people you have not yet met. I have planted strength you have not yet accessed because it only appears when you move. Intimidation may try to stand in this corridor, but intimidation cannot lock the door I have unlocked. Walk past it. Let my presence, not panic, be your escort. This is why I have spoken to you so clearly in this hour, because I love you too much to let you call a doorway a dead end. I will not let you baptize avoidance as wisdom or rename stagnation as safety. Within the next 72 hours, opportunities to practice restoration will appear ordinary. One more honest sentence, one more boundary kept, one more meeting attended, one more step away from the compromise that erodes you. Do not despise these inches. They are the architecture of your new life. They are the way corridors become thresholds, and thresholds become rooms where you can breathe. Say this now with me because your mouth needs to participate in your freeing. I am not disqualified by my history. My Father is faithful to finish what He starts. My past did not cancel my key. I receive restoration as a corridor. I choose consistency over spectacle. I will not rename my doorway a dead end. Breathe and let those words settle like anchors in your ribs. Feel how shame loosens when truth is spoken aloud. My child, I am proud of your yes, even when it shakes. I am healing what made you hide. I am strengthening what made you slip. I am teaching your hands to hold what I give without fear of dropping it. Keep moving with me. When you feel the old voice rise, answer it with what I have spoken. When you feel the tug to disappear, step 1 inch forward instead. When you forget, return. I am here. I am the warmth in the handle, the steadiness in your breath, the advocate who knows your name and your future. Prepare your heart because we will pray together at the door. Do not walk away halfway open. The key still fits. The corridor is already brightening. Your story is being restored on purpose, and the new season is not a rumor. It is forming under your feet as you agree. My child, stay with me. Do not turn away now. Your spirit knows this is for you. This is not a random ending to a message. It is the opening of your next beginning. We are standing together at the door you have named. The handle is warm. The hinge has moved. I will lead you in prayer, and as you pray, your choice will take on substance. The doorway becomes your breakthrough when you pray, choose, and step without retreating into fear. My beloved child, place your hand over your heart and breathe. Quiet the room inside you. I am here. Repeat after me with your voice, not a whisper of doubt, but the sound of agreement. Say, Father, I come to the door you have set before me. I renounce fear. I renounce the story that says I am stuck, too late, too broken. I renounce confusion dressed as wisdom and panic pretending to be guidance. I refuse intimidation. I refuse nostalgia that edits the truth. I refuse the counterfeit comforts that kept me looping. I choose your presence over my panic. I choose obedience over fear. Say it again with weight. I choose obedience over fear. Let those words settle in your bones like pillars. Now ask with me, Father, give me clarity to recognize the right door. Let your peace rise like a river when I face what is mine. Let unrest expose what is not. Sharpen my hearing to your whisper. Illuminate the exact next inch. Where distractions swarm, part them. Where old voices talk too loud, silence them. Where counterfeit doors glitter, dim them until they are unappealing to my eyes. I want what is you. Even if it is simple, even if it is small, even if it comes with trembling. My child, speak courage over your own name. Say, Father, put steel in my spine and softness in my heart. Give me the courage to take the first honest step and the next consistent one. Teach me to move without waiting to feel fearless. Teach me to trust you more than I trust the weather of my emotions. Let your peace be my green light, not adrenaline, not pressure, not people-pleasing. Strengthen me to refuse counterfeits, even when they arrive speaking my favorite language. Strengthen me to decline what drags me backward, even if it looks easier, even if it looks kinder, even if it arrives wrapped in urgency. Now ask for the atmosphere you need. Say, Father, flood my mind with your peace that passes understanding. Settle my nervous system. Slow my racing thoughts. Let my breath deepen as a sign I am standing in the right room. Guard my attention from the thief of distraction. Guard my boundaries from manipulation. Guard my softness from hardening into cynicism. Guard my yes from leaking through old exits. I welcome the confirmations you promised within the next 72 hours. Conversations that align. Provision that arrives without strain. Closures that protect me, and an inner steadiness that tells me I am not alone. My child, do not merely agree in your heart. Let your body and your words participate. Say out loud, I choose obedience over fear. Type, I will open the door as a declaration that your steps will match this prayer. Comment, Lord, make me brave, and let that petition be your banner over these days. I do not ask you to perform for me. I invite you to agree with me. Your agreement moves what your analysis never could. Hear me as I gather what I have taught you into a lamp for your feet. Day 1. Quiet the room. I will not compete with your chaos. Day 2. Touch the handle. Obedience begins smaller than you think. Day 3. Step through. Let the old season close without you panicking, and anchor your yes with habits, boundaries, routines, and accountability. Return to these steps over the next 72 hours like a rhythm. Morning, noon, and evening. Listen, act, commit. If you forget, return. If you stumble, return. If you weep, return. The door does not disappear because you trembled. It remains because I am faithful. Now we will seal this moment with specific obedience. my beloved child. Choose right now, one time in the next 24 hours, to meet with me in stillness. Put it on your calendar. Choose one small act that touches the handle. Write it in a sentence you can execute. Choose one commitment that protects what you just began. Name it clearly and tell the person who must hear it. Say with me, I schedule my stillness. I select my step. I state my safeguard. I will not walk away halfway open. I will not negotiate with fear after this. Amen. Do not leave this doorway in silence. Activate what you have prayed. Type, I will open the door so your fingers learn the shape of agreement. Comment, Lord, make me brave so your request is not secret. Say again out loud, I choose obedience over fear, so your ears hear your heart. Refuse captivity, and because love is never stingy, send this to someone who feels stuck, because I am calling them too. Do not hoard what heals, share it, and watch how I multiply courage in you as you become a messenger of courage to them. I place my hand upon your head and bless you now. I bless your mind with clarity and clean focus. I bless your heart with courage that does not vanish when the room is quiet. I bless your body with rest and steady breath. I bless your schedule with divine order. I bless your boundaries with strength and gentleness. I bless your steps with confirmations that arrive like quiet yeses. Within the next 72 hours, watch for my fingerprints. Doors you are not meant to enter will close with mercy. The door you are meant to enter will open with peace. You will notice what once drained you losing its pull. You will feel what once fogged you losing its grip. You will hear your own voice tell the truth without shaking like before. My child, I go before you, and I am your rear guard. I am at the handle and on the other side. Do not retreat into fear. Do not rename your doorway a dead end. Pray, choose, and step, and keep stepping. When nostalgia knocks, bless it and decline. When intimidation hisses, call it by name and walk past it. When peace rises, trust it and move. I am proud of you. I am with you. Now, together, we say Amen, and then we live Amen.